Wealth, yoga, wine. Welcome to my podcast. Times have we heard that about our lifetime? Perception is all in your mind. Mary Morrissey and Bob Proctor have done a really cool program called Magic in Your Mind. They discuss 6 mental faculties. They're like mental muscles that we can develop to achieve anything we want out of life. And perception relies upon our interpretation of a circumstance or an event, something that's happening. What they want us to do is not react to a situation that can be predominantly bad. What they want us to do is wait 3 days. During those 3 days, they want us to ponder and think about the good that can come out of a detrimental situation for us. This is one of the most difficult things I have ever learned. However, it takes practice, and that's what you're going to do with perception. Perception has a ripple effect. The action that we take once we perceive something that could be bad will have an impact on our friends, our family, if you're an entrepreneur, on your clients. There was research done several decades ago that illustrates this, that tiny change will have a ripple effect, a big one. There was a meteorologist, scientist, computer guru who changed a computer equation for a weather report. And he changed it just a millisecond of 1/10 millions, whatever. The outcome was drastically changed from what they expected. From this, many scientists did other experiments to understand how a little tweak like this will have an impact on any situation. Another recent discovery within the last 10 years is by another statistician, Edward Deming. This you might actually know about. It's called the butterfly effect. This is going to be difficult to swallow. When a butterfly flutters its wings, it will have an impact on the weather in Shanghai. Maybe not a huge impact, but it does have an influence. And it's that ripple effect, again, that I'm talking about. Therefore, when you perceive something, it comes into you in the form of you want to react. Don't. Pause. Wait 3 days. Here's what I do. If I have a stressful situation, I will actually leave my house. I find a happy place. I live around water. I love water. I chose this environment. It gives me clarity. I have a calming sense when I'm outside, and I come up with 2 or 3 ways to resolve the situation that work in my benefit. And that's what perception is. It's a ripple effect because the action that you choose after this perception, what you are perceiving is going to have a ripple effect with whatever action you take. Mary Morrissey and Bob Proctor's program, Magic in Your Mind, 6 lessons, and they all discuss these different faculties. It's imagination, intuition, the will, memory, reason, and perception. And remember, perception, your perception of an event or a circumstance is going to have a ripple effect. You can choose the kind of effect. Kundalini Yoga, only yoga I study. My particular teacher, Hariprakaash, all this is on my website, Valerie.us, ECVALERIE.US. When you go to my website and click on yoga, Hariprakaash has a newsletter. You just click on that, takes you to her website. You can sign up for her classes. She intertwines the cycle of the moon with several of her teachings. We just did a full moon class. And for women, the full moon has a very strong effect on our desires, our wishes, things that we want to achieve in our life. The moon has a feminine quality, just like the sun has a masculine quality. If you didn't know that, you just learned that today. She'll also do a class in the new moon. And the new moon's interesting because it has to do with new beginnings, new changes, new careers. That's something else you can check out on her website. Kundalini Yoga, the best. Wine. I have been talking the last couple weeks about Portuguese wines. Port is originated from Portugal. It has specific varietal grapes, Touriga Nacional, Tinto Rores, Touriga this, Touriga that. There are 4 different main grapes in port. Not so much important you know that. What is important that you know about port, it's a very heady and unctuous wine because it's fortified with either brandy or cognac. You actually want to be careful when you drink it because it is high in alcohol. Most people pair port with after-dinner foods. Your blue vein cheeses is popular. I don't eat cheese any longer, but you can do dried fruit and nuts. That's delicious. And I certainly know enough guys who will have cigars and port. That's very classic also. You can purchase a port wine, a good one, for about $25 to $30. Because it's fortified, once you open it, it will last a couple of months in your house. Although I don't know any wine during the pandemic that is lasting a couple of months in anybody's house. Ports are definitely worth your exploration. It is winter somewhere. It's not down here in Florida where I live. There is a winter heavy styled wine. I suggest you explore ports now, but mixologists are starting to use ports all through their fancy cocktails now. So you may very well see them on bar menus all over the place, especially in your larger cities. In conclusion, it's very important what you do with what you perceive and how you respond. Don't react. Other thing with Kundalini Yoga, full moon, new moon, check out the website. You will get lots of great classes from Hariprakaash. Port, definitely worth a try, especially now if you're anywhere north of Florida. Nice winter cocktails. I am not a life coach. I'm not a consultant. I am doing this podcast so that you folks will have a better and more enhanced, positive life that you deserve. Merci et au revoir.